Hi, this is Sarah from the Laughing Medusa, and I realized that I'm a few months overdue in posting an accent update video. I was going to film one for you last week and then realized I was so congested, I had such a bad cold that you wouldn't have been able to really hear or distinguish my accent anyway. But I'm feeling better now, and hopefully you'll get a sense of how I talk and what my accent is like. If you are new to my blog, I've moved to the UK just over a year ago. I'm Canadian and I moved to London in October 2013. And these videos have been my little experiment to see whether my accent and the way that I talk changes while I'm living here. And I think it's pretty safe to say that I don't sound British yet. My coworkers still laugh at the way I say risotto and point out things that I say or pronounce that are super Canadian, and people often ask when I meet them where I'm from and whether I'm Canadian or American. So there's definitely no chance that my accent is fooling anyone here. I pretty definitively do not sound British. But people from home tell me that I do have more of a lilt to my accent and I do sound more British than when I moved here, and that I use words and phrases that I probably wouldn't have used before. And I think that's definitely true, and I noticed some minor changes to my accent from when I first moved here. But I don't think that those changes have gotten stronger or that there's been kind of accent developments in the last few months. So I'll be curious to hear what you have to say and whether you think I sound any more British. In my first accent video, I read through the regional dialect accent meme, and to pretend that there's some level of scientific rigor to this experiment, I will read that list of words again, and then I will post the link to the first video in case you want to compare and contrast and see if how I pronounce any of those words has changed over the last 6 months or so. So, these are the words: ant, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught. So what do you think? Do I sound more British? Do I sound more Canadian? Has my accent stayed about the same since I started doing these videos? You can let me know what you think. And since I will be resurrecting this Expat Diaries series, I'd love to hear if there's anything you want me to write about. You know, I'm applying for a long-term visa this year so that I can stay in the UK, and I'm happy to talk about the ins and outs of what that process is like. If you're planning on becoming an expat yourself and have any questions about the logistics, whether it's how you get permission to move to another country, the financial aspect of things, the kind of logistics of settling down somewhere, or whether you want to know more what it's like on an emotional level or the day-to-day adventures and struggles and joys, ask me anything you'd like. I'd really love to help you with that process if it's something you're going through yourself, or if you're just curious and want to know what my life is like here, or how Canada is different from the UK, or anything else, just leave a comment below and let me know. I'm really excited to be working on this series again. It's one of my favorite things to write about. Becoming an expat has been one of the most wonderful things I've ever done in creating the life that I wanted, and I'd love to share more of that journey with you. So I hope you'll leave me a comment below and let me know if there's anything you want to know about, or just whether or not you think my accent sounds more British these days. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. Thanks, have a great day!